Yes guys, what's going on? It's Dan and Tom here from the TableTennisDailyAcademy.com, and this video we're going to take a look at 5 mistakes that make you an average table tennis player.
We are indeed, and we're going to try and help you avoid these mistakes so you can progress and improve your game to the next level. Now be sure to check out the links below and visit the Academy, where we also have brand new gift cards available to purchase.
We sure do. Now let's take a look at the 5 mistakes and how to avoid them.
Okay, so the first mistake that makes you an average table tennis player is shot selection. Quite often average players will have poor shot selection, and improving this area of your game can really elevate you to the next level.
Absolutely, Tom. Now, if you're still developing and just still trying to learn the game, shot selection isn't so important. It's all about getting your technique right and just building the fundamentals, right?
Exactly.
But when you want to get better and really improve your match play, shot selection is key. Now, let's take a quick look at how to improve shot selection in a nice, simple way first to get you to understand the benefits. Now, Tom, if I play some blocking to you now, one backhand, one forehand, let's see what happens.
Okay.
So let's check out Tom's shots. Right now, he's not having to focus much at all on where the ball's going. He knows where it's going, so it's easy for him. It's nice and simple. But if I mix it up, now let's see what happens. Tom is now having to make more decisions. He's not too sure where the ball's going. So it's developing his technique in a very difficult environment. I'm going to try and make it really hard. Good. So this randomness is helping him improve his shot selection. He's keeping the technique short and sharp, bat high. Very good stuff. Whew. Now, the key thing with shot selection is it improves your awareness in a match. So when Tom plays a match, he can be more aware of his opponent's positioning rather than just thinking about his shot, which a lot of players generally do when they're struggling with shot selection. They think so much about their technique and not thinking about the whole positioning and the tactical awareness of the game. So the better you get at your shot selection, the more you can focus on your tactics, your strategies, and your opponent's position.
Yeah, and the other thing with shot selection, it does cover a very wide topic. Yeah. You know, whether you're going to push, whether you're going to topspin, is it in the middle? Should I play backhand, forehand? There's so many different things, and that's why you need to do these irregular drills and also serve-receive drills to integrate that into a match situation and really improve this side of your game.
Now, Tom, how many players do you hear that say, oh, I play fantastic in practice, but I struggle to do it in a match, right?
Yeah, all the time.
This is kind of what this video is highlighting, but this shot selection is one of the key reasons why players can't transform their practice into a match. Generally, players will do forehand, forehand in a practice session, backhand, backhand, keep things very structured, very nice. People generally practice to feel good, so they do things they do well at. And that's one of the big problems with trying to improve.
You've got to get yourself out of that comfort zone. Yeah, make things difficult, make things challenging, get decisions taking place in training, and that will help. That decision making will transfer into matches and give yourself a better chance of getting the right shot at the right time.
Okay, so mistake number 2 is trying to win the point too quickly and trying to go for that killer shot. Now, we all know a guy who likes to go for the killer shot. Now, it's not to say being positive and really trying to play with pressure is a bad thing. Mistakes are all part of learning, so we want to encourage you to make lots of mistakes. That's how you learn. It's just important not to overforce and try and win the point every time we go for those big shots. It's important to develop a strong, solid game plan to win points.
That's exactly right, Dan. We want to encourage positive play, but at the same time, it's annoying if you make too many unforced errors and unnecessary mistakes. So take your time, work your way into the rally and understand what your strengths and weaknesses are rather than simply going all out to win the point right from the word go.
Absolutely. You know what I think is key, Tom? Improving the shot quality. So when you go for hard shots, you're still getting spin. And that's the key thing, spin and safety. Now what happens a lot of times is players hit the ball too flat. So they're out of position, they try and go for that winning shot and they hit the ball too flat and thick and not getting that quality contact. So it's important when you practice to develop the ball with spin. Now the pros, they hit the ball really hard, but they're always getting that spin as well, and that's shot quality. And that's what you really want to try and develop. And the more you get better at that, you then start putting more pressure on your opponent with more 70% shots that have higher quality than your 100% shots being flatter.
That's right, and quite often when you're starting out and improving, consistency is king. You've got to be keeping those balls on the table, put your opponent under pressure. You don't always need to win the point straight away. And again, this links back to mistake number 1, which is shot selection. So sometimes more spin and safety is better. So these two things do link together quite well.
Now, Tom, I know a few players in my mind right now, they've got fantastic shots. You see them in the training hall though, and they can't string an exercise to save their life. You know, they maybe hit 2 backhands in a row, 2 forehands, and they break down so quickly.
Exactly.
And it's because of the shot quality, the spin is not there. They're trying to hit too hard, all guns blazing. Quality is key.
Now, mistake number 3 that makes you an average player and holds you back from improvements is shot efficiency. Now, if your shots are not efficient, it may be that they're too long or the technique is poor, and this will cause you to break down and make more mistakes than necessary. So it's important to have efficient and consistent shots.
That's right, efficiency is key in developing stronger game base, Tom. So what is important is some players, they tend to have a really nice forehand, but it's a very big swing. And if they can't recover well for it, then it's not good if the opponent can block it back, right? It's a good shot. If they block it back, they're under pressure. Now, Ma Long has a big swing, unbelievable forehand, great weight transfer, but he's fantastic at recovering. So if you're good at recovering and you can play a bigger swing, fantastic. But if you are struggling right now to recover and you're not low enough and getting ready for the next ball, then you need to start looking at your recovery and your efficiency.
That's exactly right. Now, table tennis is a fast, high-speed sport. Yep. You don't have a lot of time to react and get to the next shot. So if you can shorten down the strokes, make them more efficient, get that technique right, it's going to save a lot of time and stop you breaking down too early in the rally. Absolutely.
So let's take a look again. Let's take a look at you, Tom, because you're very good at this, I think.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
That's all right. So I'll go anywhere on the table, and let's just take a look at Tom's shot efficiency in the game.
I'll do my best.
Let's go. So we can see here, again, compact. I'm playing it random as well. You can see you play good shot quality, with good pace. Nice. Good stuff, good. Woo. And you can see there, the shot efficiency is very good. I think there's a good 15 shots there. Tom had no problem playing him. He was able to recover quickly. He's using good body, and that's key with shot efficiency. Using your legs and body for the power rather than using the arm, and that's a big common error is players swinging too much with the arm to get the power. Use your legs, use your body, and then impact into the ball, and you can recover quickly like this.
Yeah, I think lastly as well, being efficient with your shots is also about reading the game. So there I'm trying to pick up the signals early where the ball's going. If you're not seeing early where the ball's going, it does become quite difficult to be efficient as you're rushing. So another thing to watch out for.
So what do you do then, Tom, to read the game?
I mean, there's a few things. You look at the bat angle, the body language, the way the body moves. Yeah. Really good to try and pick up those signals as early as you can. Okay, so number 4 is serve and return. Now, the difference between an average player and a top player or a more advanced level player is the serve and receive is a lot more quality. The average player, they'll let you in with a long serve now and then. Maybe the spin isn't quite as high or they make mistakes on the serve. Now, to stop yourself being an average player and really to progress, you need to make sure your serving and return game is nice and neat and tidy.
You're totally right, Tom. Now, if someone is struggling in the serve and receive department, it means you can't even get your shots in. Straight away, the server can put the pressure on the opponent straight away and you're under all sorts of pressure. Now, it's important as a table tennis player to try and develop this area. A lot of people neglect it. They just try and focus on the shots. One way to improve it is just spend more time in your practice doing serve exercises, receive exercises, and playing different players. Look at someone in the club and go, oh, that guy's got a good serve. I'm going to practice against him.
Copy it. There's no reason why you can't copy and mimic things that are effective.
Exactly. Or just improving to receive the serve. Spend maybe half an hour. Let's say Tom does to me half an hour of him serving the whole time, all different serves, and I'm going to try and work on returning them, and hopefully I make mistakes. That's going to help me improve and go, oh, this is awkward. I need to try and improve it. What do I need to do? I'm flicking it to the net. Okay, I need to go for more brush, and it's just learning this. So this is one way, is just spend time in the serve receive a lot more. So let's just try something. Tom, if you give me 5 of your best serves or serves you use in a match, let's see the return I do, and let's see what sort of pressure you could put on me.
Okay.
All right. Oh, nice, good. Thought I touched it really short then, that's nice. A good example there, maybe my touch was a bit too high and you came in on the flick.
Nice. So yeah, good pick up there, shot selection there. You just saw it drifted long. That's important to watch out for that.
Exactly. Now, if you served it more tighter, I'd have pushed it, then you'd have got him first. So these are key things when you're doing your serve practice. See with your opponent what's happening and how you can get more pressure against them.
Yeah, so a quick way of looking at that one again. So if I do the same serve, but I now make sure it's tight, stop down top spinning, and we'll see the difference.
Oh, still got it.
Still got it. Made it harder, but I still got to make it shorter still. Stop him attacking, that's the key. Make it short, he has to push, and then I've got my chance to go in with the top spin. So straight away, the point is flipped there from my serve starting off with a pressured top spin at me, or my serve being a little bit better, a bit shorter, and I'm getting my top spin in. So you can see how pivotal the serve-receive game is.
All right, so number 5 is the willingness to improve. Can't emphasize this enough. A lot of people get stuck into the way they've been playing for the last 5-10 years. They keep to the same training routine. I mean, sometimes not even have much of a training routine, just go to matches. And so this is what we're going to take a look at now.
No, it's very easy to go to practice and play and kind of turn up each week and think, yeah, you know, I'm putting a lot of hours in, but actually you need that deliberate practice on what do I need to improve? Try and analyze, where am I going wrong? Is it serve receive? Is it shot selection?
Yep.
Maybe your one particular side is very weak. Try and understand, have an understanding, video record yourself, get a better idea of what you need to work on, and then really spend time doing it.
Now, a lot of players on the Table Tennis Academy send us in videos, right? And then within 6 months, they send you in a new video, and there's massive improvements there. And that's because they're going out of their way, they're taking videos of themselves, watching it, trying to learn and improve, getting feedback, and this is key.
Be really involved and really try and understand where you can improve.
Now, lastly, what I think is absolutely key, and I work with a lot of junior players, and when they start to get into a level, I'm thinking, in the environment they're in, they're not going to progress that much more. They need to go out of the environment. So for example, you might become the best player in your club. If that happens, how are you going to be able to become the best you can be if everyone in the room is not at your level? You need to get out of it. Yeah, you need to go to other clubs. You need to do national events. You need to go to play your county matches. You know, you need to push yourself. Get outside of the current comfort zone. You want to go to places where people beat you quite easily, right? You know, Tom, when you went to China,
ideally,
you had 13-year-old kids crushing you on the table, and you're like, this is an eye-opener. I need to improve. I need to work on this. They make you, force you to see your weaknesses.
Exactly.
And then you go away going, oh, that's my weakness. I need to work on that. That's my weakness. That's my weakness. You play someone similar level to yourself, it's too balanced. You don't really see much weakness going on.
Yeah, there's such a wide range of things you can do to focus on your game. You can video record, you can watch videos online, try and get players to actually give you feedback, other players and coaches. That some of the best feedback you can get is from your friends. So I might ask Dan, where am I going wrong? What can I improve?
You get a lot from me when you ask me that.
Yeah, I got a lot to fix. But this is great. This is what you want. You want your club mates helping each other, try and understand your game, and that will really help you progress.
So there we go, guys, 5 mistakes that make you an average table tennis player. So a quick checklist then to recap. There was shot selection, take your time,
shot efficiency, serve and return,
and take an initiative. Now, all these key things here help improve your game, and I can't emphasize enough how important practice is. You know, making mistakes is all part of learning. Take your time, you will improve. I know some people do get a bit demoralized and, you know, they message us, why are we not improving? But it does take time. Keep working at it and you will get there.
Exactly right. And now also be sure to check out our previous video on top 10 tips of how to improve quickly, which will give you some more extra information.
Absolutely, guys. Give this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.